Alright, and welcome to another Chukwu The Barber tutorial. Father Chukwu's Angels. Film God is the cameraman, and I got my client with me here. I'm not going to tell you his name for privacy reasons. And I'm doing a high fade. This is technically a high fade because you don't see no corners, but as you see, look at the weak spots. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just how hair grows sometimes. When, as a kid, you was prone to doing things that weren't healthy for the hair. If your hair grows weird now, or if you have weak spots now, it's because of your childhood. You was taking the wrong health choices, but it was unconscious because none of us really knew what we was doing as kids. Our parents were the ones feeding us. We had no education of that, or at least we weren't really taught that in our schools and stuff like that. But I'm taking the hair down to a 1, not the one open, but the one closed. Speed through that real quick. It doesn't look like a difference, but it's a big difference. I'm not really going to take everything down to the first shade of his hairline because he doesn't want to go that low. I'm going to start off the first guideline, and it's going to be bald. I'm going to use my cool trimmers. They not the real sharp ones. And I said this is a medium high fade for because I'm not taking the back too high. I'm going to keep the back at eyebrow length. And I'm taking my second guideline open. Clippers, no guard. I'm using my magic clips. These are my favorite clippers because they're still wired. I hate wireless clippers. Everybody can continue banging with the Bluetooth clippers, but those joints, they get weak. They break after like a year. Each and every one of them. I don't care which one it is, except maybe the Masters may be all right. But I still like the wired Masters before I use the Bluetooth Masters. As long as there's a plug in the wall, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going up with the 1.5 guard. The 1.5 guard open, not closed. And I'm just, making that second guideline before I hit the top of the head with the 1.5. Like I said, the wire clippers are my favorite. They're the strongest. They don't make a lot of noise after a while. They really stay true to the game. I'm not really a fan of the new Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology they try to install with the clippers. I feel like that stuff messes with my clients too. The waves coming from the Bluetooth touching the client's head, all that stuff, I really just don't trust it. I don't trust wireless clippers at all. I really don't like them. I use wireless trimmers. I know because I have a hard time finding good wired clip trimmers to use because they rarely sell those anymore. And now I'm going down. After you see me use the 1.5 to knock the top line off so it could blend in with the top of the hair. That's what's making it a high medium fade because it's a long fade and it's not a shortcut fade. As you see, it's space between the guidelines and the gaps. And this is a zero guard close to take that middle line out. And you want to keep brushing down. If you keep brushing down, you're going to keep the hairs in order. And I was playing with it a little bit, so I was going back and forth. The clip is longer, but of course I have to keep it to YouTube length. It's 1.5. No, not the 1.5. It's the one guard close. And I'm taking it open and I'm going up on the hairline and blending in the fade at the top as much as I can. Because after I knock this ball line out, you're really going to see no bottom line. And it's going to be straight fade. Because I'm like one of the toughest faders. And this is prime example. This fade right here, you have to ignore the hairline. Because I'm going to fix that without enhancements. But this fade right here is crazy though. And I'm taking the ball line out. I use the magic clips for the whole haircut. These are my favorite clippers. These are my favorite clippers. Ignore my bandage on my hand. Me and my client was talking about a lot. I didn't cut myself, but the skin off my nail kind of like peeled back a little bit. So I just had to, I did something wrong. So I'm opening and closing the clippers with no guard just so I can get the bottom line down and blend it in with the top. And then I'm opening the guard for the last time so I can get the last bit of the blend out where the one guard close was. Don't be scared to touch that. I'm not really going hard on the skin. I'm just tapping it. The clippers aren't really touching the skin like that for this part. I'm not really going into a deep grain. I'm not going into a deep grain with this fade. And then, knock it out. I seen that little line right there. But I used the one guard to shade it out, and that was the fade. So now I'm fading out his beard because I hate leaving a harsh line and stuff like that. One of my clients, not one of my clients, somebody commented on my last video and said I was forcing my voice. One, I don't know how I'm forcing my voice, because when I make these videos, I'm really just talking into the phone. And I guess I'm a smoker, right? So my voice is gonna sound like this, because my voice regularly sounds like this when I'm having a serious conversation or I'm explaining something. Like, I feel like your voice changes, but I'm not really mad about it. It is what it is. Bro doesn't really know me. He's just a random commentator. As you can see, I didn't take the hairline back to where you thought I was going to take it back to and create another hairline, because he already has one. I don't create hairlines. I just do what's already given to me. And I'm going down with the razor, not going down with the razor. I'm touching the skin with the razor. And as you can see, that's a great fade right there. The line is going to be sharp as ever, because I don't really go hard on the razor too. Soft taps every single time. And this hairline is just crazy. I don't think he turns his head at all for you to really see the whole hairline. You're going to have to go on my IG to see the full cut. But it's tough. So you can like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram for more videos, and thank you for watching.